guys, it's Deathmark here. Today we're going to be talking about a rather interesting Season 1 Reloaded blog post that's just officially dropped on Call of Duty's official blog. So as you guys can see, Season 1 Reloaded, which will be kicking off on December the 5th, so this Thursday, at the time of recording this video, we're going to be getting a look at the brand new Citadel des Morts Zombies map. There's also going to be the Codmas LTMs that's going to be returning, as well as 3 multiplayer maps including Nuketown Holiday, which is a reimagined version of Nuketown. There's also a couple of other maps, one of which is returning from a previous COD title, plus much more. So let me know what you guys' views and opinions are. There's in the comments box down below. Without further ado, let's check this out. So earlier on today we actually got this rather interesting roadmap. So this includes three maps, one of which is a brand new strike map called Racket, which is playable on 2v2 and 6v6. There's a returning Call of Duty map from Black Ops 4 called Hacienda, and there's a Nuketown variant called Nuketown Holiday, which is going to be playable as a 6v6 map. So, we also got this rather piece of interesting information for Warzone, considering that ranked play will become to Battle Royale, and there's going to be a new perk for that mode called Reflexes. So that is really interesting. There's going to be a new Zombies content, including a brand new map called Citadel des Morts, or Castle of the Dead. When translated from French, there's going to be a new enemy called a Doppelgast, a new perk called Vulture Raid, new ammo mod, new field upgrade, new wonder weapons, zombies training course, new rewards, new augments, new gobble guns, new all the rest of it, weapons and attachments, some of which are going to be for the event, as well as Codmas LTMs and events, and a collaboration. So very, very interesting to talk about here, guys. Now, earlier on today we actually got this rather interesting trailer that dropped on Call of Duty's official socials. So as you guys can see, we're going to be taking a look at this rather interesting trailer for the new Zombies map, Citadel des Morts. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions of this in the comments box down below.
I know who you are and why you are here.
That was well worth the price of admission.
Get medieval on them before they get mad evil on you.
Yeah, the sparks are flying now.
Let's burn this mother down.
So that's really interesting there, guys, to say the least. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions of this in the comments box down below. So, meanwhile, you'll encounter old allies and investigate new haunts and zombies, uncovering powerful new weapons and heretical adversaries in Citadel des Morts. Season 1 Reloaded arrives imminently on Thursday, December 5th at 9 AM Pacific across all platforms. So that is really interesting. So Citadel des Morts, one of Avalon's oldest landmarks, the Citadel is shunned by locals both for its sinister history and because it's a base of operations for the crime family known as the French Syndicate. The castle was established in the 1100s on the site of a leper colony, and construction was completed a century later. In the 1300s, the renegade knight Guy de Saint-Michel, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and his foreign forces took over the fortress and instituted a criminal reign of terror that birthed the Syndicate. Having withstood medieval sieges and 2 world wars, the castle's prominence waned as modern-day Avalon grew and prospered. Now it's close to the public, housing a Syndicate crew led by a man named Franco, whose dealings with Project Janus have brought a dark disaster upon a place already soaked in blood. After the events of Terminus, Weaver, Maya, Carver and Grey, along with Peck, Raptor 1 and Strauss, embark on an expedition to the European Principality of Avalon, hoping to rendezvous and ally with a luminary named Gabriel Kraft. There the operators hope to learn more about an ancient relic known as the Sentinel Artifact, which in turn, when its power is harnessed, may be able to save Samantha Maxis from ethereal imprisonment. So that is really interesting there. We've already reacted to the cinematic trailer that we got a week or 2 ago now, so that's really interesting. It's an overcast Avalon dawn. A light mist rises from the wet ground as the crew arrives at the site of the derelict castle. A reunion with an old colleague provides confirmation that SAM's intel was sound in that Franco, a local French syndicate crime boss and the focus of Maya's revenge, is on site with Kraft as his hostage. Unfortunately, there's very little time to catch up. Dimensional breaches start to form around the Citadel, and a major zombie outbreak threatens to overwhelm and devour the entire team. So that's really interesting. So we've got new handlers. So we've got Weaver, Grey, Carver, Maya, Raptor 1, Strauss, Ravenov, Peck, and Sam. So that is really interesting there. Hidden history. So we've got to look at how this place was actually constructed. Earliest records show construction of the Abbey of the Forgotten, standing as a leprosarium, or leper colony, with those afflicted by the horrible disease being cared for by a Benedictine monastic order. 1137 to 1220 AD, so Adelaide of Maurienne, who was Queen of France and widow of the recently deceased Louis VI, begins construction of a keep on the site of the abbey, which had suffered its first abandonment after the infamous leper revolt in the preceding decades. So that's really interesting. So we've got rather interesting history here. Jacques de Molay, this is in 1314 AD. Jacques de Molay, the glass Grand Master of the Knights Templar, is burnt at the stake for heresy in Paris. Surviving members of the order scramble to hide relics gathered around during the Crusades. A lone knight rides south carrying Redacted, once owned by Abdul Redacted, said to be able to redact and even capable of redacting itself. Once at the keep, using a ritual learned from Blank, he, Blank, and Guy de Saint Michel, along with his foreign forces, ruled Blank the descendants now redacted. Obviously, such redacted is considered apocryphal. So that's really interesting there. I've got a look at the town square, so we've got a little bit of a look at the actual POIs, if you will. So we've got the town square, so that looks pretty cool. We've also got a look at the tavern and the cellar. Really interesting images that we've got here, as well as the villages centre and upper village. I'll probably end up calling that courtyard, but we'll have to wait and see. There's also a nature path and a hilltop, so that looks pretty cool. I'm getting like kind of Device and Drac vibes in a way with this specific map, but let me know what you guys' views and opinions are. So we've also got the courtyard, village and hillside ramparts. We've got a look at the entrance hall, as well as the sitting rooms, the dining hall right there, as well as the dungeons. We've also got an undercroft and an oubliette room, so that is pretty interesting. So I'm definitely getting like some sort of Horizon Drac vibes there. New enemy sighted in form of the Doppelgast. So roughly translated as double horror from the original German and Old English respectively, these tormented ghouls are not pale imitations of something that looks human but almost certainly isn't. Not least because the entity sports two screaming skulls, rotting flesh stretched across each of them, seared into a sinewy and pock-marked torso of pallid grey skin, tendrils and protruding entrails. So that is rather gruesome. So that is really interesting to take note of there. Other entities of the Citadel, so got the packs of lesser undead roaming the environment are mainly compromised of local townsfolk, farmers and labourers now in various stages of decomposition. So interesting. Now apparently we've got some new swords, which I'm going to guess are going to be the new wonder weapons. Now these 4 elemental swords, presuming one of them is lightning, one of them is fire. We can't identify the other 2 at the moment, but apparently these are formidable melee weapons, splitting the filth-filled undead into cleaved chunks with a devastating slash, along with a defensive parry, particularly useful when blocking incoming projectiles. However, this claymore can be transformed into one of 4 elemental wonder weapons, each with a unique and devastating special attack, and one that's powered up over time. So we've got one called Caliburn, or is it Caliburn, which is the fire elemental sword here. So create a firing maelstrom of burning undead flesh, setting zombies alight and summoning an immense fireball. Durandal, or Stagger the Storms, summon thunderous power from the skies, discharging voltaic powers to stun and stagger before an electrical beam serves up a severe searing. Balmung, or Raven's Shadow, cast your rotting foes into the ethereal abyss, warping nearby enemies for the focused liminal tear. And Lion of Light. The warmth of light courses through you as you send foes screaming into darkness. So I think Balmung may be the one to go for here, which I'll be honest looks the coolest out of the four, but let me know what you guys' views and opinions of it in the comments box down below. There will be main quests. It's going to be going live more or less at the same time as the map launches on December the 5th, so awards include the Jackknife Operator skin for Weaver, 5000 XP and a unique calling card, only available by completing the quest before directed mode is released for Citadel des Morts. There's various different traps, so you got an oil trap, which as you guys saw during that trailer came out from the side of the building. There's going to be a lion cannon, which is a giant ornate bronze lion cannon on a large rotating cog platform, dominates the outer battlements of the fortress and provides a spectacular means to enter the keep. Syndicate loot crates, so that is really interesting. Points of power, so these can be discovered in various locations across the map, so that's really interesting, and additional content as well as far as challenges are concerned. Additional perk color called Vulture Aid, available for the first time since Black Ops 2. Consume a can of this once you find the monstrous avian sculpture of a perk color machine, and discover an increase in the variety of loot dropped from enemies. Now, Vulture Aid is only available on Citadel des Morts, along with the 8 previously accessible Zombies perks. Vulture Aid is available on Liberty Falls and Terminus maps via the Wonderviz machine. There's also going to be a major augment, so Fetid upgrade. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. Smell of death. Zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that conceals you while standing in it. And Vulture Aid ammo drops. Vulture Aid ammo drops give more ammo to wonder weapons. So that's interesting. There's also minor augments including auto pickup of loot from farther away. Critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage, and on death zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment. There's also light mend, which can be used in all 3 zombies maps along with the previously accessible ammo mods. These deal has a chance to transform a normal or special enemy's health into a healing glyph that moves it to nearby injured allies. There's also major augments, so antibiotic, big game, dual action. You can see all the descriptions there of these major and minor augments. Additional field upgrade in the form of Tesla Storm. Lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies, so that is really interesting. Major augments, this field damage is increased by the number of allies that are connected to it. On activation, stun and damage to all nearby enemies. Staggered charge, create a lethal surge of electricity around you. Increase the range of the electric teeth that can connect to allies. Your movement speed is increased during Tesla Storm and increased Tesla Storm duration. So, very, very interesting stuff there. We've also got brand new Gobblegums, Power Keg. Unlocked rewards as part of the Gobblegum Mania event timeout. Likewise, Holiday Cheer is unlocked in the Jingle Hells limited time event, potentially whenever you earn Gobblegums by playing. So that's interesting. We don't have any information on what these do at the moment. Hand Cannon. That's going to be available in Zombies, so that's really interesting. There's also going to be a training course that's going to be coming in Season 1. I'm guessing that's pretty much how you play Zombies as such. Directed mode for Citadel des Morts. Once the map has been thoroughly explored by players in the Zombies community, expect to complete the main quest with added guidance in directed mode prior to the start of Season 2. So that's really interesting there. There's also going to be a Jingle Hells LTM as part of the mid-season update. Gobblegum Mania will be kicking off between December the 5th to the 19th. Merry Mayhem, again, same modes, as well as multiplayer and Warzone, again on the same dates. Archie's Festival Frenzy from December 19th through January 3rd. So, Jingle Hells, I'm pretty sure I've had something similar to this. So basically all of the enemies within zombies will all be more Christmassy type vibes, so that's really interesting. Main quest is active, available to complete this time around with some added challenge that the arsenal and crafting tables are not around, so that's interesting. Expect bespoke audio to bring the festive flavour. You might want to look to the skies as well. There's also going to be Gobblegum gifts, snowball piles, naughty or nice power-ups, snowmen, present boxes, Santa trials, and frozen rounds. There's also going to be various gameplay updates as well. Multiplayer, I'm just going to go quickly into this here, guys. So we've got Hacienda, that's going to be returning from Black Ops 4 as we all know it. So that is really interesting to take note of there. Racket, which is a brand new Strike 2v2 6v6 small map. French Syndicate continues with their plans to topple the Tassi crime family by hitting them directly in their finances. Battle within the labyrinth-themed bank vault, dashing in and out of the vault cells to flank enemies in the halls. The new free-name map requires quick thinking to survive its tight confines, so don't let all that gold distract you from the mission at hand. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this appears to be from one of the campaign missions of Black Ops 6 campaign. Nuketown, there's another shot of it there, that looks really interesting. Nuketown Holiday, this is going to be essentially Nuketown, but more Christmassy themed. So you can see all the Christmas decorations and stuff like that. That's up there. Very, very interesting. Limited time modes. So we're going to get Ran Snack. Trade gold for sweets in this festive LTM that changes teams together and deposit the most cookies. So it's pretty much what Ransack is at the moment, except instead of gold that you're transferring from A to B, it's actually basically sweets and cookies and stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting. Infectious Holiday. So basically you're playing Infected on Nuketown Holiday, but instead it's humans against zombies. So that is really interesting there. New loadout content. So we're going to be getting Shrapnel Radar as part of the Merry Mayhem event, which is a recon perk. Blast damage dealt from area of effect lethals, tacticals and field upgrades mark the injured target on your minimap. Wildcard, which is called High Roller, which is available during mid-season. Equip a full score streak for using Core Secret 6 multiplayer matches. Pairs well with Assassin, Dispatcher and Bankroll. So that's really interesting. Got more Warzone content. So Battle Royale rank play is pretty much going to be the exact same way as how it works in Modern Warfare 3 essentially. Got to look at the rank play rank skins there. It looks really cool. As you guys can see, we've got to look at here at all of the rewards that you can actually earn from playing rank play in Warzone. Very, very interesting stuff there. Let's have a look here. LTM's Holiday Rush Slade Ride Resurgence is actually returning as well. Holiday Rush going to be on Area 99 at launch. Enter Area 99 newly outfitted with Deck the Halls trees and snowball coolers. Get right to the point with access to higher tier loot along with a smaller gas circle and faster transitions between collapses. So it's going to be sped up, essentially. Slade Ride Resurgence on Urzikstan as part of the mid-season update. Undead Santos hijack the train, toss deadly snowballs, capture trees, hunt reindeer and battle for control of Santa's sleigh ride. Last team standing wins. And I'll show you how that's going to work with the new mechanics, but we'll have to wait and see. New perks called Reflexes, which is a Season 1 Reloaded reward. Rush enemy positions without getting caught in a trap. With this perk equipped, triggered explosives detonate on a delay when sprinting past them. So it's delayed explosions on traps that are set by enemies. So that's really interesting. We've got to look here at the Maelstrom Shotgun, which is an event reward as part of the Berry Mayhem. So that's really interesting. It's got 34 levels within it. It's got 3 mags associated, 10 shots per clip. So that's really interesting. Fully automatic shotgun, good range and handling, high in recoil and large hip spread. We've also got the AMR Mod 4 as part of the mid-season update. Semi-auto sniper, one shot kill to the torso, arms, hands and upper legs. Very high recoil and slow rate of fire. You can steady your aim while aiming down the sight as well. So that is really interesting. We've also got to look at the Cleaver melee weapon, which is an event reward. One hit kill, short, medium range, medium attack speed. So that's a really devastating weapon there. We've also got to look at some of the new events. So scheduled events include the Gobblegum Mania, as I said, December 5th through 19th. Merry Mayhem in multiplayer zombies and Warzone, again on the same dates. There's also Archie's Festival Frenzy, going from December 19th through January 3rd. So we're going to look at some of the items that you can actually potentially unlock. So that's really interesting there. We've got a couple of screenshots here. It's going to be another community event, the Gobblegum Mania. So for those who are fans of zombies, will be interested in that. Merry Mayhem. So accumulate XP in-game to make progress, earn exclusive awards, and earn all the rewards to receive a new weapon, which is the Maelstrom Shotgun. I like how they're actually doing these specific events, so let me know what you guys' views and opinions of it in the comments box down below. Archie's Festival Frenzy, that's going to be going down, as I say, on December 19th through January 3rd over the Christmas period. And as you guys can see, oh, it's going to be a, what appears, I'm guessing, like a soul collecting event, I suppose. So very, very interesting to take note of. There are 12 different event rewards, all wrapped up and ready for us to open. So that's going to be really interesting to grind through. Netflix Squid Game. Activation dates we don't know. Squid Game gets the green light to come to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Look for limited time modes in multiplayer, zombies and Warzone in season. Get your numbers and drop in. So that is very, very interesting to look forward to. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions of this in the comments box down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.